nobody else can do what he did for me.
Damn, the nostalgia, man.
So you're saying that FrenchieFries could have been born in France and never have known America.
Yes, exactly.
Is it a nice bike?
Yo, I know you might be asking, but yes, this is a microphone that's made out of a French fry. His name's Bob. The point is, this video is gonna explain a bit of like my parents' story of how they came to America and like how it's affected me, honestly. I mean, quick backstory, but I've moved over 11 times in my life, and I've moved schools, I've made friends, I've lost friends, I've got made fun of for like speaking French with my parents, for speaking French at home. I've even had to take extra English classes. I've even had to take extra English classes because we spoke French at home. Kind of makes sense though. My English is not very good. But you know, going back to like where I was born and like where I grew up and like the beginning of like where my parents came from, it hit differently, bro. And for some reason people think I was born in France. Do I really look that French? Anyways, I was born in a town called Lompoc, California. It's the smallest town. I just think it's crazy that I was born in a town that's like in the middle of nowhere. How does it feel like to come back here?
Feel real.
Yeah?
Feel strange.
Is it possible if we could like visit like the hospital I was born in?
We can try.
Yeah?
We can try.
Okay, well, this was the hospital I was born at. Damn. I talked with my mom on the phone earlier, and she was just talking to me about like when she was pregnant and how she felt like alone and like.
And I was at the apartment pretty much all day. You know, I didn't have a car, I didn't speak English, I didn't know many people. It was very, I don't know, I just felt very lonely. So I was homesick, and I felt like if I was going back to France, I would never come back to US. And then finally, after we got the green card and I came back, I started to work and everything got better. And now I don't want to leave ever again. But
So you're saying that FrenchieFries could have been born in France and never have known America.
yes, exactly.
That's crazy that like everything in life happens for a reason. Imagine like if my parents didn't make the choice, or if they didn't go through all the stuff they went through, my life would be completely different right now. Dad?
Yes.
I gotta give you a high five. Cause you're strong and you're like.
You have to be strong sometime in your life.
When my dad came to America, he left everything he had in France to work here at this pizzeria, getting paid $7 an hour, sleeping on the floor of his cousin's apartment, and doing like 80-hour weeks.
And the Taco Bell is still the same. Oh, that's from 1998.
And the Taco Bell's still the same.
Wow.
My dad is literally like the hardest worker I know. My dad is literally the definition of a workaholic. And even though my parents went through like really tough times, my dad's been really lucky. You see, my dad's a French baker, which means he knows how to bake. And working at the pizzeria, he was making his like little French specialties, and one day he got featured on a newspaper. Next thing you know, a multi-million-dollar entrepreneur by the name of Alex Madonna saw the newspaper and was like, I want him, pretty much. And because of that, it literally changed my dad's life. So I brought my dad back to where he used to work.
We made it to...
we made it to San Luis Obispo to Madonna when I came in America, and I worked for Mr. Alex Madonna, who was for me my best boss forever. This guy was amazing. I never going to forget him, never. He was like my dad.
My dad's always talked to me about Mr. Madonna and like all the things that he's done to help him and our family. Like, I don't think you guys understand, but Mr. Madonna, he was so cool. I mean, the engine in my dad's car literally blew up, and Mr. Madonna was like, hey, just use my Mercedes.
No, it's Cadillac.
I mean, I think the point's still the same. He let you use a really nice car.
Yeah, but he was Cadillac.
And then he literally called up his mechanic and was like, hey, can you fix my employee's car? Like what? Like what kind of boss does that? But I mean, I was literally like a little baby. I was probably like a toddler. I don't remember any of this. I think the one memory I distinctly have in my head is that chocolate Black Forest cake. Oh my God. Probably one of my favorite cakes ever. It's just so good, man. It was so good. And I went back to eat some. Oh my God, this is bringing back so many memories. This is like, whoa. This is like my childhood. Yo, Dad, how does it feel like to be back at your old job?
Very nostalgic because I used to sit here with Mr. Madonna and talk to him, you know. When I came in America, he did a lot for me, and I think nobody else can do what he did for me. So I'm here on his table, who always he was eating with his wife for the breakfast, for the lunch, for the dinner, and I'm here today, you know, on his table. And that's very, very emotional for me. It reminds me of all the memories.
Oh, did I forget to say that we used to live on a ranch? Yeah, Mr. Madonna let us stay in his ranch for free for 6 months. Again, this man was literally an inspiration. How is it like living in a ranch?
It was like, you feel like, you know, when you see the movie in France, like, you know, with John Wayne, like cowboys and Indians, you know, that you feel like you are on it, you know?
Are those cows?
Yes.
Oh la vache! We lived with cows?
Moo! Moo! Moo!
No, I love you too.
Okay, try not to walk on the poop. Hello. Oh, okay, you're going away. I just wanted to pet you, man. Bro! I have those impressions on girls. They always run away. We just made it to a town I used to live in when I was a kid. I want to check out like the apartment we used to live in and like the first house my parents bought in the US. Yeah. This is crazy. Living in Vegas, living in a big city with a lot of lights and stuff and coming back here is like, whoa. Ooh. Oh my God. Whoa. Damn. Yeah, quick backstory. Man, I get so lucky with this kind of stuff. A truck on the freeway literally just like passed me and then a rock chip just like flew into the windshield and now my windshield is like, I swear there's always something wrong each time I travel. Like last time I went to Cali, I think my tires like went flat so I had to change them. Always problems, but you know what? Just gotta smile because in life sometimes you get problems and you gotta keep your head up and keep on going because this is like the least of my worries right now. There's just so many good things happening in my life that I really don't need to worry about it. It's just like a small inconvenience right now. The crack went from here to there. It actually looks pretty dope. Oh my God. Just a tiny rock. Man, bro, this used to be our garage. This was our garage, and here, there was like a big fire here once. Like all this was like in flames. Oh my God. I would like ride my bike here. This is like where I would be playing around when I was a kid. Damn. Okay, let's go check out the house, guys. Yo. My room was up here. This was our house, man. My room was right up there. I remember my mom painted it like all blue and made like a Jimmy Neutron thing because Jimmy Neutron was like my shit. Brain blast! I remember that. That was cool. What else? Yo, you remember the pool? You remember the pool, Dad? Damn. The nostalgia, man. I'm not crying. I'm not crying. Well, nostalgia hit me really hard because as we drove through that town and made ourselves back to the park me and my dad would always go to, yeah, it made me emotional. I really didn't expect to cry. It's really nostalgic though. Holy shit. The memories, bro. Putain.
I remember all the times I would go around with my bike, or we had that birthday party, and then my grandpa gave me my first big bike. I remember going fishing. I had the little Scooby-Doo fisher thing, and then it was like a fake fish on it. I don't know why it's making me tear up like that. Damn, I don't know why I'm tearing up so much, man. It's so nostalgic though. Shit. Okay, Dad, just like old days, right? Right? Okay, push me, Dad. This is ridiculous.
Right.
The good old times, me and you walking down, me riding my bike. Look, now you're all bald.
Yeah.
I'm taller than you.
I have glasses.
You got glasses.
Yeah.
Man.
It's nice to be young.
You know, now looking back at the footage, I feel like I kind of got emotional in the moment because like I just had some really good memories back there, and between all the times that I moved and all the times that I made friends and lost friends, I never really held on to like a couple childhood friends. I never made childhood friends because if I didn't move, they would move, or like we would lose numbers because back then we had phone books and we didn't have like social media like nowadays. And on top of that, like a really young age, I was just kind of taught to like do good at school and like stay focused and be able to succeed, because at the end of the day, I came from immigrant parents who came from small towns in France who didn't have an education, who didn't have all that stuff. And because of that, I am expected to be focused and to do that. So I've been pretty introverted. I would kind of isolate myself from the rest and really stay focused on getting my work done. I mean, because the way I am, I know so many skills. I'm a problem solver. If I ever have a problem with anything, I always figure out a way to fix it because I just grew up like that, you know? My parents always worked and I would figure it out. And because of that, that builds my character, the person I am today. And yeah, I guess I did miss out socially, but over this past year, I've opened up myself a lot more. And because I do this YouTube thing, I'm not afraid to go out in public and do silly stuff. In fact, over the past year, especially these last couple months, I've really put myself out there, met some awesome people, and just grew a lot as a person. But Dad, you're an inspiration. I've always seen my parents work their asses off their whole entire lives. And I know my parents always dreamed about having that nice house with a nice car, be able to like travel the world, do crazy experiences. And they've never really done that. You know, life happens. You get older, you're afraid to break something, you get responsibilities, and it's just hard. So for me at least, I know I want to change that. I'm only 20 years old. I want to make life exciting. I want to be a role model for other people. At the end of the day, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an influencer. And I'm so proud to say that.